Hey there and welcome. Have you ever looked at an insurance bill and just felt completely lost? Like you're trying to read a secret code? Well, today we're going to crack one of the biggest parts of that code, coinsurance. And trust me, by the end of this, you'll see it's way simpler than it sounds. Let's jump right in. So, I want you to imagine something. Picture a really big bill, like for a hospital visit. Now, what if you didn't have to face it alone? What if you had a teammate to help you pay it? Well, that's pretty much the whole idea behind insurance. It's supposed to be your financial teammate.
And this idea of sharing the bill, that is the absolute core of what coinsurance is all about. It's a system that's literally designed for you and your insurance company to share the costs of your healthcare.
Coinsurance is really just the fancy insurance word for this team-up. After you've paid a certain amount yourself, you and your insurer officially become a cost-sharing team, tackling the rest of the bill together. The most important thing to remember here is that you are not in it alone.
Okay, but before this team up actually kicks off, there's one step you gotta take all on your own. And this first part is called your deductible.
You can think of your deductible kind of like the entry fee to a club for the year. It's the amount of money you have to pay out of your own pocket before your insurance plan even starts to chip in. Once you've paid that amount, boom, you've unlocked the next level of help. And that next level? That's coinsurance. See, it's the percentage of the bill that you're responsible for after, and this is the key part, after your deductible is all paid up. This is where that true cost sharing really begins.
You'll see this one all the time. It's called an 80-20 split. It's super common. In this setup, your insurance company does the heavy lifting, paying for 80% of the bill. Your share is that last 20%. So let's see how this actually works with some real money on the line.
Okay, enough with the definitions, right? Let's get to the main event and see how this plays out with some actual numbers. A quick little story should make this crystal clear.
So let's say you need a minor outpatient surgery, and the total bill comes out to $5,500. Now, for our story, let's imagine your insurance plan has a $1,000 deductible and that 80-20 coinsurance split we just talked about.
All right, let's break this down together. Step 1, you have to pay your deductible first. So you pay that first $1,000. That leaves us with $4,500 on the bill. Now, this is where your coinsurance kicks in. Your 20% share of that remaining $4,500 is $900. And your insurer, they cover the other 80%, which is $3,600. See how that works? The bill gets split. So, let's look at the grand total. Your total out-of-pocket cost for that surgery is $1,900. That's your $1,000 deductible plus your $900 coinsurance payment. Meanwhile, your insurance company paid the other $3,600. Way better than paying that whole $5,500 on your own, right? Now listen up, because this is a really important safety net you need to know about. To protect you from just gigantic, overwhelming bills, most plans have something called an out-of-pocket maximum. Once all your spending on deductibles and coinsurance hits this special limit for the year, your insurance plan steps in and pays 100% of your covered costs after that. It's your ultimate financial backstop. Okay, this brings us to a really common mix-up. You've probably heard of a copay, right? So how is that different from coinsurance? Let's clear this up once and for all. You know, the difference is actually pretty simple. Coinsurance is a percentage of the total cost that you pay after you've hit your deductible. A copay, on the other hand, is a fixed dollar amount, like say $25 to see a doctor, that you pay every single time you go, even if you haven't met your deductible yet. So percentage versus a flat fee. So why have we been digging into all these details? Why does any of this matter? Because honestly, understanding this stuff directly impacts your bank account and helps you make much smarter choices when you're picking a health plan. All right, let's boil it all down. Here's what you really need to remember. First, coinsurance always comes after the deductible. Second, you might see a plan with a really low monthly payment, a low premium, but that often means you'll have a higher coinsurance percentage to pay if you get sick. It's a trade-off. A plan with predictable copays might be better if you know you'll have lots of little visits. And please always check that out-of-pocket max. That's your ultimate protection. And that really leaves us with the big question you have to ask yourself. Based on your own health, your own finances, what makes more sense for you? Would you rather have those predictable fixed copays for every visit? Or are you comfortable with a lower monthly bill knowing you'll share a percentage of the cost if something happens? There's no single right answer, but now you know exactly what to look for. And that is the key to making a smart choice.